I remember seeing him go from growing to showing, and I was just like, okay, this just shows. Hey everybody, my name is Nadége. I'm a sex scholar, best-selling author, and the founder of Pleasure Science, and today I'm going to talk about sex with Sarah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sara Loverays. I am a live streamer and content creator in the adult industry, and I have a background in physical therapy. I think a good place to start is explaining the difference between growers and showers.
Ooh, we love! Well, first off, whether you're a grower or a shower, all penises are perfect. So a grower is a penis that will grow significantly in size during an erection. So it might not look as big as it is until, all the blood is flowing. A shower is someone whose penis may not significantly increase in size during the erection, and so what you see is kind of what you get. But I mean, either way, they're both fun, and we love them all. But something that I think a lot of people worry about with the grower versus the shower is, does that make someone less desirable if they're a grower?
Yes.
Which I don't think it does. I've never really heard, whether it's from gay men or straight women or everyone in between, that there isn't really much of a preference for that. I think it's more us comparing ourselves to other people.
Yes.
But what has been your experience in the industry with growers versus showers? In fact, do you find that people wouldn't even know that someone's a grower because they're already coming to set erect, right?
Yeah. Well, on live streams, actually, there is this period of time where you're building up to those moments. So they might start soft, and depending on what's on the menu, they might have show penis or show, and sometimes they are soft. And I love that there's that dynamic of showing both before and after erection, just for audience awareness that they might not be the same size when they start.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are comments, mostly from the audience, and I don't know from what place they're coming from, but ultimately they've all performed great. They're
Which
all
is the part
a lot
that
of
matters.
fun. Yeah.
That's why, I think that in terms of preference, I don't think people really have a deep preference at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But fun fact, the girth master who went viral for having a the size of a wine bottle is a grower, not a shower. And he went on record saying that and talking about how when he first started, and because he was in the industry and then he didn't show his face, right? But when he showed his face and finally came out, one of the things he was a little nervous about was the fact that his is actually small when it's not erect.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing him go from growing to showing, and I was just like, okay, this just shows that you could be one of the biggest performers in the world, have one of the biggest penises on record, and still be a grower.
Yeah. And I don't think anyone's saying anything about the fact that he's a grower. I mean,
No,
I haven't heard anything negative about that.
I've heard very good things.
Yes.
Yeah, and seen very good things. Love your girthy.
Yes.
Keep it up.
Absolutely. Related to growing and showing, I'm curious, is shrinking normal?
Yeah, I mean, what's really interesting when we're thinking about our bodies is there's something called anecdotal evidence. This is the evidence that we don't have from scientific studies, but we have from lots of people sharing their personal experiences.
Like little case studies or...
Yeah, exactly. And so when it comes to shrinking, yes, the penis can totally get smaller when it's cold, but this doesn't mean your penis will stay cold. I mean, will stay small. Might stay cold, but it won't stay shrunk. There's no evidence to show that if you're a grower, it means your penis is going to stay a bigger size, or if your penis gets smaller because you're cold or you're in water or what have you, that's going to have any long-lasting effects. Definitely a myth.
Myth busting.
Yeah,
I like
myth busting.